Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ability 411. It's Wednesday and I am your host Amber Marcy. We are talking about our first wheelchair this week. Pretty intense topic. I remember mine. I remember not caring much about it either, except for the color. It was purple. Like all of them. I remember it being really big and really bulky, and me thinking, well, I don't know any different, so it was great. 16 years later, I realized that it wasn't the best chair for me. It was way bigger than I needed it to be. I had way more equipment, will you say? Like armrests, side supports, things that were hindering the abilities that I did have. And I've learned that through the years, there's more out there than what they want to give you for your first time chair. So I'm going to share a little bit of what I know that I have learned. And the first thing is that sometimes you don't need everything the doctors and the therapists might tell you need. I had everything on my first wheelchair, and I'm from armrests, laterals, swing away footrests. And I really didn't need all of that. I had some trunk muscles that I would have been stronger all along if I didn't have my armrests and the laterals. And these are things I wouldn't have learned if I wouldn't have gone out and seen what else was out there. I went to different abilities expos, and I asked more questions. I was just a better advocate for myself. And I say that in a lot of my videos because it really is important to ask what's out there. Try more than one chair. See what is a good fit for you. If you're transferring into a car, you're going to want a lightweight chair. If you're in a van, maybe, or driving in a van and you have a ramp, it's not so important if your chair is as lightweight as if you were transferring into a car. You know, those are all things to consider when you're getting a chair that when it's your first chair, when you're in therapy or, leaving inpatient, that you may not think about. And you really have to ask questions. You have to think a little bit further ahead when you're getting your first chair. And like I said, when I started this video out, I didn't care what my first chair was like. I didn't know to ask questions. I didn't know what the different options were. I didn't know what it meant, what size casters, which are the front wheels in the front. I didn't know what function a larger one did and what a smaller one did. And I know now to ask those questions, and I'm hoping that, those of you that are new to using a chair will ask these questions because it will help with your everyday life. So that's my take on chairs. Now, a first-time cushion. Cushions are hard. Cushions can be difficult for some people. I have been very lucky, knock on wood somewhere, that I have used a Roho cushion for 16 years and I've never had skin breakdown that has needed medical attention. Have I gotten red spots? Yes. Have I had any that opened and needed somebody to look at them? No. And like I said, I've been lucky. I know a lot of people that have had to switch and have different types of cushions. There's different types of air cushions. There's different types of gel cushions, foam cushions. There's all kinds of stuff out there, and I really, really encourage you to try different ones out, while you're an inpatient, or while you're in the process of choosing a chair and a new cushion, to use one for a week at a time and see how it feels, and if it may be the right one for you. And if not, if it's uncomfortable, or if something just doesn't seem right, ask for something else, because this is going to be what you're using for your legs. So those are my takes on getting your first chair. Size is always important, is to make sure that your chair is the right size. I so often see someone in a chair that is in a chair that's just so big for them, and just to make sure that you ask the questions, is this going to fit me? Is this going to be, what's the purpose of this, or this part of the chair? And if you're a very active person, explain that to the person who is fitting you for the chair, who you're getting the chair from, that the things you're going to want to do in your everyday life, which I know in the very beginning, you may not know what you're going to do in your everyday life, but if you can, to the best of your ability at that time, just think about, where you might be a year from now. And I'm sure it's not going to be where you are right now. So I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. You know where to find me on Facebook, or like we always say, you can email us, and we will answer your questions or try to focus on your topic if there's something particular that you would like us to speak about. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.